that weighs almost the same as a Miata. And then, oh man, this still weighs more than a Miata. Or, look at how much less this weighs than a Miata. Hey everybody, welcome back to Tenza Motorsports. Today we're going to be taking the kart car and finally getting a weight on it. Now, we talked about it in a previous video. I'm hoping to see around 1,000 pounds lost. So this will put the car around 2,400 pounds. Unfortunately, we do have the passenger seat here. The passenger seat's going to be in the car, and as anybody knows, it knows BMWs really well, they're pretty heavy seats. I think they're like 55 pounds or something like that. So 2 bucket racing seats weigh about the same as one of these stock BMW seats. The other thing that I've got to announce is that David will be back up here. He is extremely excited to go and drive the car. He has not driven the car since he came and dropped it off to me. And when he did that, he drove it for around 2 hours or so to get it up here, and then he kind of just dropped it off and left. So he didn't actually get to really play around with it or anything like that before I started tearing it apart and getting it to the state where it is now. So I know that he is just dying to have the car back out on the road and go and get that weight. I know the weight will continue to change as we cut more body panels off and start to add like a roll cage. We're not sure how much the roll cage is going to add or actually make the car less heavy. I know that sounds silly, but we're going to be hacking a whole bunch more of the car off. I'm not sure when that's going to be done, and then we'll be adding the roll cage for safety and some more rigidity added back to the car. We're really excited to have him back. He's excited to drive it, so let's get all that done. All right, so David is here. Ignore my squeaky shoes. You ready?
I don't know, am I ready?
I hope you're ready. Let's go take a look.
Oh, you have it on top.
Yeah, we'll have to move a car. Ouch. We just hit the mirror.
Well, it's definitely missing parts that it used to have. Dude, freaking stoked. And that's where you did some rust repair?
Yeah, so anytime you see the black spray paint,
Yeah.
that was
It was rusty.
Yeah.
So there was some hidden scariness, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah, and there's still more. That's why I was asking you the other day if you wanted to actually paint it when we're...
Yeah, well, I think we shall paint it, yes.
We're thinking about doing something super bright and fun, crazy, like maybe like a bright orange. Yeah, bright orange.
And then these are the brakes that were on the 330.
Yep. You can see how nicely they fit.
Fit just perfect. It's like these wheels actually meant for these brakes, weren't they?
Oh, it's almost like that's what came on
This
my
original.
3 Series originally, yeah.
You know what's freaky is that those square lights that look so ugly don't look nearly as bad now that they're in like actual position like that with everything else stripped away.
And you can see that they're actually tilted.
Yeah, tilted down so they're not blinding people. Dude. Okay, let's drive it.
Yeah, so we're gonna get this moved out of the way. That seat goes in 4 screws and then we're ready to go.
Wiring out of the way.
It's not as light as it looks, is it?
No, it is pretty fat and ugly.
Just realized this is like your first time wrenching on the car at all.
On this car, yeah.
Yeah, so you've never even touched the wrench to it.
Nope.
So your first time getting to hear the exhaust in person.
Uh-huh.
Start it up. This isn't as comfortable as it was, but I kind of don't care all of a sudden. When you're ready. I know, dude, it's awesome. how does the transmission feel?
Oh, it feels like it's got a loose shifter, but it feels really quite nice. Like when I first drove it up the first time, it felt kind of like old and choppy.
Yeah.
But other than the fact that the handle is loose, it feels really like it engages really smoothly. What did you do to it?
I did the Synchromax in it.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's got new fluid in it.
So the Royal Purple Synchromax?
Yeah, this stuff that we tested in my car too.
Yeah, it's super smooth on the bottom end.
Really think when you go to shift to the next gear, feel how little you have to push it.
Well, it almost pulls itself in.
Yeah.
I can start to feel the heat coming off the engine though.
Yeah, I'm hoping we're not getting a ton of wind noise. This car looks absolutely insane. And people are probably like, what the heck? Who does? You or me or the car?
The car. Well, and maybe me too, because with me in it, it's 2,800 pounds.
So we got 2,600 pounds.
2,600 pounds.
So if we minus the seat, I was only
2,550.
2,550.
Or call the seat 50 pounds.
So it weighs what does a Miata weigh?
I don't know. We'll have to edit that in. A Miata weighs.
Miata weighs this much. Oh man, this still weighs more than a Miata.
I am still not unsatisfied with 2,600.
You're not unsatisfied?
I'm not unsatisfied. I mean, I'm not as excited as I'd be if I hit the mark right on the button, but 2,600 is not bad. That's 800 pounds off.
That's 800 pounds. Well, 850 with the seat.
Yeah, 850. So
we're almost back. I want to have David feel how powerful the brakes are. So I don't know if we'll do 60 to 0 because the speed limit on the road, but we can definitely do a 40 to 0. So I'm going to hold on to everything I got.
Okay, there's 40. Just barely locked them up too. That's actually max brake right there because the ABS actually works.
When I did the braking before, I didn't feel the ABS come on at all. It just stopped. Yeah, that was insane.
The ABS functioned only on the rears.
I heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it chirping a little bit.
Yeah, that was good.
So when I did mine, I measured it, and I think it was 60 to 0 in 1.8 seconds.
40 to 0 or 60?
40 to 0 in 1.8 seconds. Yeah. I really do want to do a brake test between all these cars. And I mentioned that this car doesn't weigh as much.
Yep.
But my other car's got bigger brakes, and then my other car's just a stock everything, so it'd be nice to see kind of the progression. I really think that this car would be very comparable to my race car.
As far as stopping?
Yeah.
I don't know, yours has got bigger tires, so I can stop harder.
That's true. That's
stickier tires.
Yeah.
It's a really late brake for this corner.
Okay. See?
Whoa.
And you almost hit the curb, that's how tight it turned.
Yeah.
So, final review, what are you thinking of it?
I freaking love it. I absolutely love it. It has some interesting dynamics that are unlike anything I've ever driven before. Because your car is just pin solid, tight, hard. My M5 was very smooth, still pinned, still solid, but it definitely had that give into it because it was a street going luxury car. This is now somewhere in the middle. It's got some interesting, like, it sets different. You start to turn in and it sets funny, and then it buttons down. It did exactly what I ask it to every time I ask it to do something, but it's just a little quirky. And no power steering, the lightweight, the suspension that's like good but not perfect, and like it's just got a little bit of weirdness going on at the top. I don't think it's a problem. I think it's because we took so much weight off of it. But dude, the potential. I haven't had that much fun driving a car in so long. In fact, I think the last time was your car.
So there you have it. We have a thumbs up from David and now a thumbs up from me. I absolutely love the car. We're gonna have a ton of fun with this. We've got tons more content here on the 36, we've got the 46, and we have other projects coming up, more oil testing, all that to come. I appreciate everybody for watching. If you enjoyed today's content, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Make sure to check out my Patreon, link is in the description below. My Patreon members get to enjoy early ad-free access to my videos. I record several months out, so they get to see the videos a lot sooner. That starts at just $1 a month. Again, the link to that is in the description below. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you in the next one.